massive amounts of money is being printed, particularly in the United States, which is a reserve currency. That money is being given to banks who are being incentivized to invest in the stock market. So the entire stock market is being kept up on its own. Now that's just the debt of the United States government, 33 trillion. But that's just a very small piece of it. Over here is 103 trillion. This includes the debt of United States households, credit card loans, student loans, all that kind of stuff. That's actually $103 trillion in debt. This is what's called the unfunded liabilities. People who understand how to read a balance sheet will know this. This is all the liabilities, another 211 trillion the United States owes to people. For example, if I were to retire, the United States owes me my Social Security payments for all of us. And this is just the United States. You could probably do any other country. So 211 trillion plus 103 is $314 trillion is what the U.S. is in debt. If you think about a balance sheet, you have debt, your liabilities, and your assets. Well, what's the U.S. assets? If you sold every piece of property in the United States, all the assets in the United States, it's worth 220 trillion. Well, 220 trillion minus 314 trillion still leaves you in a deficit of about $90 trillion. The United States is literally bankrupt. It has no money. The entire U.S. economy is based on fumes. The only way the United States can survive with that $90 trillion deficit, the United States is going to create a new currency, centralized bank digital currency, FedNow. They're going to literally, make $100 trillion. It's not the US dollar, it's something else. And then they're going to take that $100 trillion and they're going to pay down the national debt using about 30 trillion, and the remaining 70 trillion, in order to balance the sheet, they're going to tell every American that all your assets are worth 3 cents on the dollar. So if you own a piece of real estate that's worth $100,000, overnight it's going to only be worth $30,000. The day of reckoning is going to come. When this happens, either there's going to be massive civil war in the United States, when people realize, wow, these people fucked us. Most of them were the Zionists. They're going to go after them. If there's a movement, we can mobilize that anger. And if there's not a movement, you can head into the dark ages. The certain set of people go into their underground bunkers, launch nukes to protect themselves, unleash police to butcher people, and it'll be global. If there's a movement, you can take all that anger and you can say, this is what needs to be done now. So we're creating a movement, and there's history which is moving in its direction. Now history, and if that movement converge, you can create a new world. But without a movement and history happening, there's nothing. You still have to build a movement. What we are doing here is being highly conscious at a meta level of what's going on and recognizing we have no choice but to build a profound movement, which is founded on a strong foundation of human beings who are not wackadoodle. We're not one day, oh, well, let's go vote for Trump. Let's go vote for Bernie. They actually are self-reflective, who think about, wow, you know what? I fucked up when I supported booby fucking Kennedy. I realized this. And now we have to understand why I did that and what is the real underpinnings of building a movement. That's the knowledge. Then I'm going to commune with other people, and it's global. We're no longer in just the United States. And then I have to realize I have to grow this movement. It is a process. It is not saying that it's like some Armageddon. Our movement has to build, and history will create that opportunity where the movement and history meet. We need to build a bottoms-up movement. Go to ShivaForPresident.com and volunteer.